Once again, good morning to you. How are you? Good to see you again. Wednesday, May the 20th. It's 7:02. Really nice. Some of you are really punctual. Even before 7, I know you were there. And remember, it's like an exception when I tell you maybe in advance or the same day. You have to be ready at 7 and maybe like tomorrow. Some people won't have to be on the class. Some people will be at 7:30. So you have to be attentive of the monitor like at 7. Is there new information? Or the day before at 6 p.m. is the limit? Okay, tomorrow we have a class at 7. No, no news? Yes, at 7, like today. But when there is an exception, I tell you in advance. Tomorrow at 8 or see you in 1 hour in this. I need you to do this individually and I see you in 1 hour. So just for you to understand the dynamics of the class, which is that you have to be ready for the instructions, for the explanations, for your autonomous work from 7 to 9. Even if you have internet issues, I know that you are there, that your mind is in the class and you're working, advancing something on the book, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to write 3 things on the chat very quickly, but I don't know. Let me know through the microphone or camera if Elizabeth and Alejandra are going to present it today or last chance tomorrow, because the thing is that I have seen you like kind of weak, not strong, weak a little bit on the training. So I would like to listen to you before. I haven't heard any like recording a WhatsApp voice note or something in class that you say. So for example, today, Alejandra and Ana, I would like to talk to you at the end if you're not ready. But if you're super ready now, just open your cameras. And I'm going to write 3 things to Nicolas and maybe Catherine, and then we start the information today. I'm just presenting you the Moodle, week 13, the objective of the week, and this should be our context: food, restaurant situations, how you use some expressions or grammar that you use in the class, how you can use them in real life, eating out, okay, in these days maybe, or maybe an application, yes, asking for food, but that context of the food is this week. Mm-hmm. And just to connect it with last week, with week 12, which is body and mind, some people today, I guess like 8 people, no more than 10, will appear on camera and they will speak about fitness, about some sentences about food, some sentences about exercise. But that is the idea, to connect the topics of last week and the grammar, first conditional, today in oral productions. Is it clear so far? The focus today is to speak a little bit about food, and number two, that some people speak on camera, speak online, some sentences, some construction of sentences, grammar, prepositions. Is it clear so far, the 2 things to do during this class? Please let me know. Message to Nicolas and continue. Speak. If you have questions, speak. Chat. Probably, I don't have to name you, but Juan, Jimena, you're ready today. Lina, Diana Sofia, the people that I mentioned yesterday. Yeritza, exactly. So Lucero, yeah, you're almost ready. But let me start with some reading, because I have to give some information to the rest of the class so they don't fall asleep or they don't get bored. I know some people are, this is my friend, I want to see what she's doing, what he's doing. But some others are not really interested in repeating some sentences about first conditional. So please, let me give you the instruction about the material to work on today, and then we start with the people on camera, on action. So hold on, Nicolas, and then that's it. Where is? Spina. Let me know, Nicolas, if you agree or disagree. Basically, something I want to tell you online in front of the rest of the class. Don't take it personal, but it can be useful for the people today. Number 1, check the pronunciation of ED words when you say depressed. Okay? Yes, if we are at home, we can feel depressed. Very good use of grammar, but it was a matter of pronunciation. And my friend, that you can use for the people today, that you can use a little bit of body language using the connectors, the linkers. But you have your grade, Nicolas, Catherine, and John. I'm going to give it to you in a second because actually, I'm going to have to be honest. I didn't have the time to send you an email yesterday with the grades. So you will have it right away in this moment. Okay, let me see, Alejandra, one message again. So let's try to find a plan B at the end of the recording, Alejandra. Maybe you present it by yourself alone, or tomorrow if she's okay with the internet. Well, good. Information today, page 96. If you happen to have your books on hand, go to page 97, please. Page 97. What is this? What is this? Co-host. Wait. There it is. So for the rest of the class, I try to imagine that I am Karen, for example. Karen yesterday presented this task. In this moment, she can either listen attentively and see the people in camera, or simultaneously, I expect that you work on the reading on page 97. This is the info. Oops. Morning. No, the idea is that it's not after, it's during. So should I see you, Lina? It's not one and then the other. No, everybody will be working, and the idea that I see you, that you're listening to Lucero and Lina listens to Lina. So, come on. The time is now, Lina. Sure. Number one, remember this is a week of speaking, but my challenge is to work on your pronunciation and your fluency, fluidez verbal, velocity, speed versus right pronunciation, and understanding, the most important. Don't worry about accents. I just wanted to introduce the class with this meme kind of image taken from Family Guy, a TV show, and in which I'm trying to tell you, I don't expect you to have perfect American English or British English, Australian English. Our English in this moment is going to be a mixture of many things. So if you ask me, teacher, what is your accent? My accent is a mixture of a lot of influences, but basically it's a Latin American accent speaking English. It doesn't mean that I have a maybe a horrible pronunciation. It's totally different, okay? In this example, you don't say my English, but of course you say English, yeah? But it's different if some people would say this. The variations in the countries, but the pronunciation of the country of the word sometimes is only one. Conclusion, feel relaxed because I'm not going to test a perfect English today. Is it clear? I'm just going to ask you to read the construction of your sentences. Remember, I'm testing here in the rubric pronunciation and fluency. Number one, Lucero, and then Lina. But for the rest of you, remember, wait. I would like you to work. Wait. Yes, on this. Page 97, you have this, the rest of you, okay? How you could use the ing of those words, becoming, cooking, eating, 3 times, knowing, sharing, spending, taking, talking, watching. Try to put those words into the text, the rest of you, okay? In this moment, I'm gonna have 5 minutes to talk to Lina and Lucero about their sentences, to check the grammar, maybe on the email or something. And then we retake the topic of the food. Is it clear for everybody? Somebody else in camera now? Remember, the last chance is tomorrow.
Teacher.
And tomorrow, the other people, los que todavía no tienen, no saben qué van a hacer, todavía los que no les he dicho, no les he devuelto correo. Tomorrow I tell you what to do about PET. PET section 1, 2, and 3. So it's gonna be like simulations of that exam. But in this moment, a question, who's a teacher? Teacher, sorry?
Me, Daniela.
Yes, Daniela.
I can?
So, say it again?
I can read?
Of course, it's your class, yes. But it's a question, so you say, can I? Yes, can I see
I'm
you?
sorry. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yes, disappear.
Okay.
The top would be 6 people on camera and interacting, no more than 15 minutes. So 3, Daniela, and that's it. Yeritza, 4, please, I'm waiting for you. 4, and that's it, right? 4. Juan, number 5, you're number 5 today. Quickly, Jimena, 6, do it. 6 people, and no more in this moment, okay? Because it's 7:13, I will pay my attention to 6 people now, maybe more people later, all right? Remember, the rest of the class, you're working on this text. You can contextualize that is about describing food and using the ing to talk about different things, okay? So let's complete this, but the topic would be, I'll remember to keep into consideration your body language, but I guess I will disappear in camera now and stop sharing. I don't know if you need me to open your email so everybody can see the sentences, or you have a picture, I don't know. Let me know. Who can start? Who is going to read it? Unmute. Para que se silencie ustedes solos cada uno, por favor. Just to make sure if you're paying attention. So Luisa, maybe later, maybe tomorrow, okay? Karen, questions, and Sophia, questions about page 97? Use the chat. I'm talking now only with the people who are in camera, right? And I'm taking my notes, mis apuntes, for you to know the grade. You will know the grade today. I saw your process. So you start, please. Number 1, and what do I do?
Teacher, we need just to talk about the sentences and just
okay. Well, the first instruction would be to introduce yourself very quickly and then to read your sentences. That would be the first instruction.
Okay. Okay.
So what do I do? Who starts? Who wants to read first?
Teacher, I need to share the screen. Can you share the screen, please?
So Lina, I'm going to open your email, right? Is that okay? Or what do I do?
Sorry, what did you say?
Now that I'm going to open your email or the emails for just to know what I received from yours yesterday. So number 1, who or what do you do? It's your time.
Me,
El que está
teacher,
respirando cerca del micrófono. Alguien está respirando muy cerca del micrófono, por favor. O ciérralo mientras no habla. So, me, Yeritza or Lina?
Me, teacher, but you can show my email.
Sure, Yeritza. Okay.
Okay.
Oops. Yeritza. Writing conclusion? No. PT? What is this? But when did you send the sentences? Let me see. Ah, there they are. But actually, did I have the last version? Look at the instructions. Send them to me again, indicating with a different. You didn't do it, but okay, let's just read them. Start.
Okay, I just read now, or okay.
Yeah, read.
Okay, if you want to succeed in achieving your goals, you will fight with what comes. I don't believe in diets that are very bad for your health. Listening to music is good to relax. If you want to change your life, you have to work for many hands. You can insist on learning each preposition. Prepositions have always been aided with certain words. Your diet may consist of eating only fruit. Listening to music when you exercise is very good, and your life depends on the changes that you make it in it.
You make in it. Yeritza, where did you take your sentences? And then number 2, please be ready. Number 2 can be Lina.
I take, yes.
Where?
No, I just create my sentences from the video. I just
By
take the top,
yourself?
yes, by myself. So,
Okay, cool. Maybe I would use you, maybe to recommend you to use the commas. Where do you think that you would use the comma, Yaritza? And then I listen to Lina.
maybe with the four sentences, if you want to change your life, because I need a comma.
Because in number one is perfect, you see? If you want to
Yeah.
succeed in achieving your goals, ahí luego está la reacción, the result. But give me another example, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Read it to me with the pause. Read it to me again, please, making the pause with the comma.
Okay. The second, I don't believe in diet, comma, that are very bad for your health.
Oh, because they are very bad for your health. Okay, and number four?
Teacher, because I add an clause because I forget to add the clause that.
Yeah, excellent explanation. Yeah, and please number 4.
Number 4, if you
Yep.
want to change your life, comma, you have to work for many hands.
Yeah, you got it. And in real life, you can say, if you wanna change your life. Very good, Lina. Next. And please, Yaritza, be attentive because I'm going to ask you to correct Lina's sentences this moment.
Teacher, but I need to turn off the camera or
I mean, imagine you are in a TV program, you would appear as you require. If you are the following 20 minutes on camera, it's not a problem for me. Just switch your microphone. I can also see your reaction when the other person speaking. Next.
Okay.
Who's next?
I send you the sentence.
Ah, yeah, there it is. Lina, your time. Remember,
This is like
Yaritza or Lucero are going to correct Lina's sentences or comment on them. Oh, okay, she created some image. She told me. Okay, just start, please. Lina.
Okay. Yeah, for this sentence, I present some images for to understand better. So I am sorry. Yeah. I mean, in this case, Juan is a very lazy person, and he's a couch potato, like the image. And if David, that didn't feel very well, so he went to the doctor. And if David listened to the doctor and he avoided fatty and salty food, he might lose weight.
Okay.
Teacher, can you
remember the first instruction is just read them as fast as you can. Come on.
Okay. And David looks for the fast low fat section in the supermarket. And then he for this reason, one has to spend more money on healthy food that is low calories.
Faster.
And if he goes to the gym to stay in shape, he goes to the gym 2 times a week. And he arrives at the sports center at 3 p.m. And he spends 1 hour on exercising because it will help improve his brain health. Also, one he likes listening to classical music because it improves mental health and it helps to reduce his stress. But the government insists on expanding the time they quarantine. And he hasn't met with his friends yet because he's waiting for quarantine to end.
Quarantine. Remember, I corrected you in the recording. Quarantine.
Yes, I remember quarantine.
And you just said quarantine. Okay, Lucero, please. Any comments to what you just saw? And then Lucero prepares her sentences. Okay.
Well, I like it because it's like a story.
Yeah.
It's cool for me. I like it.
Lucero, by any chance, I am not mad, don't worry, I am not furious. I'm happy, but did I ask you to create a story?
No.
Okay, so that was creativity. Lina just tried to put the ideas onto a story, but that was not mandatory, you see? She went beyond the assignment. So, of course, I guess, if everybody agrees, she can have a good grade. Actually, the only problem on pronunciation would be quarantine. Okay, clear?
But I
Next,
corrected
Lucero.
in the speaking. I corrected in the speaking conversation about quarantine.
Yeah, and just try to make sure next time only there is some issue on the microphone or connectivity, so we'll have to speak. Not, I'm saying that in front of the camera, but a little bit closer so we can see you articulating. Ya que tenemos un problema un poquito de audio, so try next time or in the next intervention to get closer so we can see your gestures. Now, Lucero and Yaritza is going to make a comment, a critique maybe about this. So I'm talking to 3 people, but I don't see the others on camera. I don't know any. I don't see any
Me,
questions.
teacher?
Remember, me what? Wait a minute.
Daniela.
Yeah. So in this moment, you can ask questions. You can make comments about
Okay.
Lucero, Lina. This is the idea. Remember, I am telling you the simulation of a TV or radio program. So you just speak. If you are speaking too much, I am the moderator, and I say, okay, Daniela, wait. But just speak, interrupt, ask questions. Is it correct the pronunciation? Now, Lucero, this is. Okay, so start, please. Reading as fast as you can. Remember, you have the microphone off, Lucero. So go.
Okay. I have lived in a strict diet for years. She always listens to her nutritionist. His exercise depends on me. If I do not do it, he doesn't not either. We went to run. The fruit arrived at my apartment on time. Are you looking for your doctor? I will wait for her to go to the gym. My mother is happy because she succeeded in her treatment.
Succeeded.
Succeeded? Okay. In her treatment, we insist on your health because we love you. They have spent time on their health and they feel better.
Okay, so what was my correction? Maybe Yaritza, you can explain to me what happened with this one in blue? Or Daniela, maybe. What happened to this? Why I didn't give her the 10 initially, but maybe I can give her the 10 in this moment.
Because the sentences don't have the S on the pen.
Wait a minute, si estamos hablando de tercera persona, he, she, it, las opciones son doesn't o didn't en pasado. So, the sentence doesn't or the sentence didn't?
The sentence didn't have S.
Didn't have, the S, very good, yeah, the agreement of the verb, but then she corrected it. And just to pronounce it, Lucero, one more time, read number 3, but remember the pronunciation, Daniela or Yaritza, what is the pronunciation of the verb? Depender in English.
Depend?
Yeah, depend on.
Okay.
Yeah, depend. And the last word, Lucero, that you say, también o tampoco, there are 2 possibilities. You can say either or either. Remember that I corrected in the WhatsApp voice note? So remember, depends and either or either. Read number 3 again, Lucero, and then we listen to Daniela.
Okay. His exercise depends on me. If I do not do it, he does not either.
Yeah, either or either. Very good. So now, any questions? Now, maybe any comments? Daniela or Yaritza, you want to say about this? Say something.
The first sentence is diet. The word.
Okay. Yeah, because sentences is plural. So the first sentence, only one, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So what was the problem, in spelling or in pronunciation?
Pronunciation.
So how do you say dieta?
Diet, no?
Diet, yes, perfect, yeah. Diet. Yes, thank you. So remember, Lucero, diet, depend, and either or either. Very good. Who's next?
Me.
So I can see maybe Lina or...
Teacher, I have the text here.
Wait a minute. Daniela?
Yes. No, you don't have to open
Open the email.
your
Yeah, yeah.
email.
Take it
No.
easy. Take it easy. Yes, I want. But just a second. Stop sharing now. Sofía Carvajal or Diana Sofía?
Diana Sofía.
Ah, yeah. Oh yeah, sure. Because I was ignoring you because I thought it was Sofía. in the
Don't
chat.
worry.
No, because I didn't receive it anyway. So yeah, let's wait according to the turns, and then maybe Lucero. Let's see the time. I don't want to spend 2 hours doing this, or maybe the same group. We continue tomorrow. The people who didn't have the time. Daniela, just read them, and I expect that Lina or Yoritza give a comment to Daniela's sentences. Go.
Okay. When the coronavirus began, the life became hard. The thing that happened before was that I was feeling bad, so when I got sick, I depended on my mother and she took care of me. The doctor said that I have dermatitis and I thought, I will abstain from washing my hands all the day. But then the COVID-19 arrived and now I have to wash my hands all the time no matter what. The only thing that I don't care of is walking without shoes. Even if I get sick before and now and in the future, I will not care. The second thing that happened was that my mom just caught me eating when I have said that I will do a diet. So I told her, Mom, I apologize for eating too much. I forgot the diet. Nothing that I have did worked. So I went out and I have argued about that I like the new gym of the apartments with my neighbor. So I went to the gym every day. My mom forced me to go with my sister, so I always blame on my sister when we don't go to the gym because she doesn't wakes up early to do exercise. At the beginning, I always thought I have confused with what kind of exercise did my trainer yesterday, but later I got used. The third thing that happened was that my sister did wrong a routine that my trainer put us. After my sister hid from my mother because she broke her arm in the gym. It's ridiculous, I thought. My mother always knows everything. After she found out, she called my trainer, but she said that the routine was not insecure and I coincide with my trainer. The routine she made was good. Wherever. No, I just love the healthy life. Yesterday, my favorite soccer player elaborated on a healthy breakfast in a blog, and I want to do the same recipe. And maybe, I don't know, I could do blogs too.
Is that it?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. You corrected what I sent on the WhatsApp, and very good, because told, the verbs in past, ed, happened.
No.
But I have one recommendation in pronunciation that you didn't do it in the WhatsApp, and it was apartments. Okay?
Yeah.
No, apartments. Repeat it.
Apartment.
Do you live in an apartment or in a house?
In a house, teacher.
Okay. And please, somebody can give a comment about the way that she presented, the way that she did, the work that she did, the sentences. Somebody can say something, please?
For me, it was like for me, it was like history. Similar to the history, yeah.
No, wait a minute. History or story?
History.
Con ese. Story, como Toy Story.
Yeah. Yeah.
No more, Yoritza?
For me?
No, just that.
Okay, and Lina?
Yes, I think that it was a story too, but it will be better if we present the images because I think that is all information and we can see very well. We can understand very well what's the information that you are saying. So it's a little bit difficult to try to understand.
Maybe by seeing the sentences, it was easier. Maybe, but she asked.
Yes.
She said, "No, please, teacher, don't show the sentence." So I said, "Okay." Anyway, she spoke. It's a speaking activity, but the recommendation has to do with the body language and this. Somebody else can say something to Daniela's intervention about this, and not like this. Somebody.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
No, don't be sorry. We're learning. Don't worry. You did a good job, but next time you will do it better. So what happened? Eye contact, you see? Maybe you are reading as a TV presenter, you have a teleprompter at the back, but no, don't spend like the 2 minutes there. We don't see you having contact with the public. That's it, okay? Next. Who's next?
Me.
Maybe Lina, Yeritza, Lucero, you can participate 1 or 2 more times, and then you can switch it off, all right? My attention will be now on Jimena, Juan, and Sofia. Okay? Any of you, and maybe Daniela can make comments on the grammar, pronunciation, presentation. Come on, Jimena, Diana, or Juan? Who?
Me, maybe.
Okay, get started. What do I do? Should I open the email, or you have a plan B, or just speaking?
Could you open your email?
Sure, I will. As I open, mientras lo abro, le hago una pregunta a los que están aquí. That can be also your participation. Guys, what is the part 1 of PET exam? It consists on what? What do you have to do in part 1 of speaking section of PET exam? Remember, PET exam? If somebody says that, this counts as participation, the people who are in camera. But what happened? I cannot share screen here. Yes, only the host, I'm the host. Patience, coming. No, nobody can answer this? What do you have to do in the section 1 of PET exam?
It may be writing. I don't know.
Personal questions.
Speaking, I'm saying speaking, you don't have to write.
Ask personal questions.
For example,
where do you live? With? How old are you?
Good. I am having a problem here with the host. I cannot share the screen. What happened?
Oh, no, don't worry, teacher. I can do
Just
it.
start reading.
without-
Start reading as I open the email in 1 minute. Start reading, please.
Okay.
And I also need, yes. Continue, Diana, Sofia.
Okay, Mr. Lopez, are you gonna play the match? I don't know. Just depends on your final grade. But it is the final match, and my father come here to see me play. What day he arrived? He arrived the same day, 1 hour before the match. And what about your mother? My mother, she goes to the gym every day at 5 p.m. for work. And your brother? Oh, he always is looking for. What are he looking for? He's looking for his soccer socks. Oh, that is difficult. However, you need someone from your family to go to the match. A part of your father. That is the only way that you can go. You can play. Please, let me find someone. Okay, you have 1 day. Thanks. Ian's house? Oh my goodness. I need someone to go to the match. What are your sister doing? Every day she's waiting for. What are she waiting for? Oh, she's waiting for her dance coach. Oh, interesting. Apart of that, can I go to your match? No, you are my friend, not my family. Also, the teacher will notice.